Dude, I was thinking about this. Dude, I want to vanquish something so bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't done a whole lot of vanquishing recently.
I know exactly what you're saying. Um,
When
can you
was
give me some examples of some? I've never vanquished anything. I think I can
You've
say.
never vanquished anything?
No, I don't. I don't think I have.
Really? Not a single thing. You've never vanquished a spirit or a demon?
No.
Not even like a brick? Or a rock?
I might have vanquished a brick. I've definitely vanquished a couple of rocks.
I've vanquished a lot of rocks in my day, man.
I think if someone picked me up and skipped me several times across a river and then I sank down to the bottom and drowned, I would consider myself vanquished.
I would consider that a vanquishing, yeah.
So I've as someone who's skipped rocks in my life, I think I've vanquished.
I haven't
a couple of
vanquished
rocks.
anything in so long, man, and I think it's been significantly hurting my mental health.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
You need
that
to
would be tough.
vanquish, you know?
Yeah. What's something that I could vanquish?
You could vanquish the beanbag that you have behind you.
Why? I like my beanbag.
Yeah, but you don't lie to me. It'd be fun to vanquish a beanbag.
No, but but they're more fun. It'd be fun, but it wouldn't be meaningful. It wouldn't be fulfilling.
What are you talking about? It wouldn't be fulfilling. It's literally all filling. That's what a beanbag is.
It would be full of filling, you idiot.
Seems pretty simple
but
to me.
it's just so it's a low hanging fruit. You know, a beanbag is like it's not gonna try and vanquish me in return.
Well,
It's all
rocks
about the
aren't going to
pushing-
vanquish you in return either.
I think there have been more people killed by rocks than beanbags. I think rocks have more of an ability to resist
Well, I
than
suppose
beanbags
so.
do. They are inherently more aggressive.
What kills more people, beanbags or vending machines?
Vending machines, for sure.
I don't know. I feel like there might be some people who have been suffocated by a beanbag. Children, small babies, the occasional teenager. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Don't.
I'm so curious.
This is not a good Google. I hate when you whip out the keyboard, man.
Oh, I love it. I love it so
we're
much.
just here to freaking dance and in the spectacle of it all. We don't have to live in reality. That's what this is all about.
I think that's dumb.
I think you're fucking dumb, dude.
I want to know how many children have died from a beanbag.
I don't want to know that. Look, there's important
do-
statistics to know, and then there's things that we can just, we can just live happily ever after with Snow White.
Yeah, I guess so. But I don't want to live in a little fantasy world. I want to live in the real world where children
No,
die
you
from
don't.
beanbags. Yes, I do.
You don't want to live in the real world.
I do. Otherwise, I'm depriving myself of truth. And that's what am I going to vanquish in the fake world, Jackson? It's not. It doesn't mean anything if I don't vanquish anything for real.
That's not true. Kirby vanquishes shit all the time, and it feels awesome.
I am not an interdimensional vacuum ball.
But you could be. Should we not aspire to that?
Well, then I'm going to aspire to be that in reality, the closest that I can.
You
I'm gonna
can't
buy
get
the
there.
largest...
It's not possible, man.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. So I should spend my time.
You
doing
can't
something else.
aspire to something that's not possible. Actually, that's a lie. I
I
disagree
think
with
you
what I
can.
said.
Yeah, I think I also disagree with
that
what you
dismantles
said.
my entire argument that I've built up
Yeah,
to this point.
unfortunately, it does.
I want to vanquish you and your
I know you
stupid
do.
fucking allergies
What?
because you have
Fuck
too many
What?
of them. I want to get rid of them for you. You're welcome.
So you just said you want to vanquish me and my allergies, not that you would like to vanquish me of my allergies.
I'm going to vanquish the allergies first, and then you can be thankful for it. And then I'm going to vanquish you and your stupid fucking face.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Cool. I don't know. I don't particularly love that idea, but like it's okay. You
Look,
could try. I'll put up a good fight. Here's the thing. I'm not a fucking beanbag.
You're not quite a rock, though.
I think I will fight back more than a rock would.
But you don't have the destructive power of a rock.
No, absolutely not. I don't. No.
Like
It's more like,
your fighting back is more.
It's like a significant hindrance, but it's not really threatening.
You have the strength of a girl at a sleepover and they're doing a pillow fight.
Yeah, but like I put like I put a bowling ball in my pillowcase. I'm cheating.
But you painted your nails, which means you can do the special twirl, which gives you 15% extra power.
Yeah. Yeah, and I have like aerial moves and stuff too, which the other girls don't have access to.
Yeah.
I'm still working on my ultimate. They haven't added the smash ball into the game.
Is that what girls do at sleepovers? They vanquish things with their their pillows.
I think they vanquish their emotions.
What are you talking about, man?
What do you mean? That's what they do.
Emotions can't be vanquished. We have to live with them. We have to
No, they can
process
absolutely
them.
be vanquished. Well,
No.
yeah, but
You
That's
can't
the
vanquish
point of
them. They live and
processing.
breathe, man. They're forever. They're
things that
they're
live and
in
breathe
the
can
earth
be
spirit,
vanquished.
man.
The earth spirit.
Yes, you don't know about the fucking earth spirit?
We could also vanquish the earth. I think we're doing that right now, man.
I don't want to vanquish the earth.
I don't either, but it can be done.
The
You
earth
can vanquish anything.
I don't know what the opposite of being vanquished is, but the earth is doing that to me right now.
The earth is lifting you up and healing you.
It's nurturing me.
That's a good one. That's good.
To vanquish or nurture?
It's good to nurture. Well, I think that was a good descriptor of what you were going for.
Yeah.
Is the earth? I don't know that the earth is nurturing me right now. It's doing its best though. I don't need to be nurtured at the moment.
Okay.
I'm busy vanquishing my enemies.
Right.
Let me
Honey,
tell
don't
you-
bother me while I'm vanquishing.
Honey, I'll need to be nurtured later, but right now I'm locked in on vanquishing. So I'll let you know when I'm done.
Be so real with me, Henry. Do you eat trash off the ground?
Like ever?
Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. It's Halloween, not today, but like 2 days from now after this comes out, I
Mhm.
think. So that's cool.
And it's terrifying because my mom is here,
Right.
which is really scary.
Moms are scary, man. There's few things scarier than your mom. Your mom specifically. Moms
I
in
don't think
general
that's
are
true.
scary, but your mom is also scary.
I think she's all right.
Well, what about that one time she trapped me in a box for 8 hours and she told me I had to saw off one of my fingers to be released from the box, and then you came into the basement and you found me and you were like, "Mom, that's my friend." And then she was like, "Oh, my bad." Do you think that you would consider that pretty normal? You'd say?
No, I would consider that maybe a little bit rude.
Because that's what happens, okay? We live in a world of scary things, and we have to confront them. Sometimes we have to vanquish them.
We have to vanquish them. Mhm.
Sometimes maybe we find things that we instead nurture. Like
I don't-
Spookly the square pumpkin. Or Casper the ghost. Those are
The
things
friendly
we
ghost.
don't vanquish.
No, we nurture them absolutely.
We nurture them.
Spookly the Square Pumpkin is like the Halloween version of the Brave Little Toaster.
Right.
Yeah.
The brave little toaster that could.
No, that's the little engine that could.
Well, could the toaster could as well? Yes?
I don't think so. I don't think that's part of the title of the movie. He's just brave. He doesn't do stuff.
Okay. Well, so what does it mean to be brave and not do anything?
I think
That's not
it's more of
really.
like a
I wouldn't
general-
consider that brave.
He's just got like a general bravado to him.
Okay.
Like things don't
Johnny
bother him.
Bravo is brave because he gets in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He gets in there. Huh.
And so does Elvis, I guess, or whatever that was.
Blue, blue, Halloween. Without
Does Elvis
you,
have a
you know.
Halloween song? I don't know.
Yeah, I think he sings the Monster Mash. They did the mash.
That's not him, dude.
They did the Monster Mash.
That's Rick
No,
Astley,
that's
I
him.
think, man.
Hell no, it's not.
What are you talking about? That's him, man.
Really?
What the fuck else is he doing?
Isn't he dead?
No, he's so alive. Here we go again, looking shit up that doesn't
He's so
fucking
alive.
matter. Of
What are you
course he's
talking
alive,
about?
man?
If you say things that aren't true, what's the point? What's
So
the point?
lying is useless?
Pretty much, yeah.
No, man. It's so much fun.
Lying in this context is useless. I also think that telling the truth is maybe not necessarily important in this context either. But like, I don't know, man.
Okay,
What if
so
there's
then
some
shut up, man.
What if there's some impressionable young toaster out there who is currently very afraid, and he's looking to be brave? He needs to vanquish some things, and he's watching this show, and he's like, I need inspiration. I need something important. And also, I just lied. I just said Rick Astley's probably dead. You're right.
That's not
he's
a
so
lie
not.
because you don't know.
Sure, but
You said he's probably dead. That's not a lie.
It's not a lie. It's an assumption. But my assumption was wrong
Yeah.
and needs to be corrected.
Okay, so let's vanquish that. Let's vanquish your assumption.
My assumption has been vanquished. He's 59. He's not even old.
No, not really, man. He's close to, or actually, he could start taking out of his wrath, man.
He's getting there, yeah.
I would say, no, 59 and a half. You could take.
Oh, really?
You could take out of the wrath, yeah, man.
Good for him. Good for him.
I would consider that old. If you can take out of the wrath, you're
Yeah,
old.
why can't I take it out at like 25?
Right. I mean, it won't do anything.
No.
It's not
it
going to
hasn't
get
really,
there. You want it to
It hasn't
get
really
there.
gotten anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? Maybe the government maybe the United States will collapse and then it won't get anywhere anyway.
Sure. I mean, I don't,
You
I
never know,
guess.
man.
I do
could be
think
cool.
someone should have vanquished the United States a while ago.
I don't know about a while. I think it's really more of a recent thing. We were cooking for a little while.
I think a while
past,
ago,
like-
man.
How long?
I don't know. We probably should have lost the War of 1812, right?
No.
Why not?
I don't think so.
Why not?
I feel like we were doing pretty good there for a while up until like, I don't know.
We like had the home
Up until,
turf
like, maybe-
advantage in
maybe up until, like,
1776
2001.
or whatever, right? But then like like the British knew the land. They had maps and stuff. Like they understood
Right.
what was going on. They should have had a better plan of attack.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
They
So
were the
should
greatest
have.
army in the world, and they
we
fumbled.
persevered.
fumbled at the
regardless.
1 yard line. I mean, they burned down the White House. That's like pretty close towards
Yeah,
towards
we're-
vanquishing the country.
I think that's pretty close.
That's what I'm saying.
But they
so
didn't do it.
It should have been vanquished. I don't know why
They
didn't.
captured like 50% of the point, and then they just left.
Yeah, they just pieced the fuck out. And then we said,
were like,
actually, we're homies now. And it's like,
Yeah.
what? I'm not homies with those guys.
Well, we heard the accents.
They put
and everyone,
beans on top of everything, man. That's not.
They were
we
like,
can't- that's
we'll
not right.
give you. They were like, in exchange for friendship, we'll give you One Direction. And then we were like, all right, fine.
Yeah, Harry Styles is really old.
Yeah, he's like what, 200?
230, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. He was around at the time.
Yeah.
That's why that song is called "Sign of the Times."
I know the times.
He's been through a lot of times. He's been like, "It's just a sign of the time." He knows.
Yeah, he's vanquished some stuff for sure.
Yeah, he might be one of the cooler British people because he's done some vanquishing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, is there any reason that you're sitting in the dark?
Because it's
Is it
Halloween,
because it's
man.
Halloween.
And it's like scary and
Yeah.
stuff.
If I turn my light off, you want to see how much darker my room gets?
Not really.
Because I tried to. I really did.
Okay, I'm glad you tried.
This like light in the mirror right here. That's my light from my room.
Yeah, can you
I know
vanquish your lights?
Yeah, I can't. I just told you that I could, and you said never mind. No.
Well, you said, should I turn them off? And that's not interesting to me. But if you can vanquish them, that would do
Should
a lot.
I break that lamp in half? Is that what you want me to do?
Can you vanquish it?
I think that breaking it in half would, in fact, vanquish the lamp.
Yeah, I agree with that.
To vanquish something is to defeat it thoroughly. So, I don't know.
Alright.
I think if someone broke me in half, I would be thoroughly defeated.
You're just turning into a real live walking version of the AI Google summarizing bot.
Okay.
That's what you are, man. Doesn't that scare you?
No.
Grok doesn't scare you? Grok scares me. It keeps me up at night.
I don't know Grok.
You know Grok.
I only know
Grok
I
knows
only
you.
know I only know Grok from Valorant.
Grok knows you, and so does the Chinese government. That doesn't keep you up at night?
That's fine.
What's fine?
They don't fucking know who I am, dude. They probably can't pronounce my name.
Bro, you have a TikTok. They know who you are.
Yeah, of course. But like,
They
who
can
cares?
definitely pronounce your name.
Who cares? Why is that important?
Well, you brought it up for some reason, so I don't know.
I didn't bring it up.
You did bring it up. You said they probably can't pronounce my name.
Yeah, that's what I said. Why does it matter that they have my information? What do I need? What do I have to hide?
Your penis.
That I don't care.
What if they take it?
They can't.
Why not?
They would never be able to find it.
Okay.
I have it in a secret location, and even if they discerned the location, they wouldn't be able to see it.
I cut it off and I gave it to Nancy Pelosi. She has it now.
And you want to know what? And they're never getting to Nancy.
If you want my penis, you're gonna have to go to Nancy Pelosi.
Yep. She's got the only info on that bad boy. I've removed
She's
it.
the
sack
only
and all.
human who knows its whereabouts.
Yep.
She
Even
doesn't
I
have
at this
it.
point.
It's hidden somewhere.
Yeah, well, obviously I gave it to her, and then she gave it to someone else who put it somewhere. It's like there's a long chain. It's like one of those like my girlfriend's brother's goldfish's previous owners type situation.
Yeah.
It's actually more than 6 points of connection away. It's the only thing in the world that is that.
They put your penis even through witness protection. So now it goes by Bob's penis.
Well, actually, I had it put in the Louvre, and then it was robbed. So they took my penis from the Louvre.
Oh, they did take the crown jewels from the Louvre recently.
They sure did.
You know that? Yeah, I'll give you a +2 for that one. I like that.
Thanks.
Because it's topical, but it wasn't direct. That's slick, man.
Thanks, buddy.
Wow. Dude,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I would
that,
love to
like,
join you in the dark.
The crown jewels, like, why do they just have those sitting around?
Yeah, like the real ones too. I feel like typically like museums, they kind of will.
And
put
also,
out, like,
it's like kind of stupid, right? Like it's like they're just fucking. The crown
rocks.
jewels are no different than any other jewels.
Right. We just gave them. Yeah, it's okay.
It just
But also, like,
happened to be that like Queen Elizabeth II like fucking breathed her asbestos breath on them for a little bit, and
So do you
that's
think
like
maybe
what
we
makes
could-
them worth 3,000% more or whatever.
I mean, I think that if we stopped doing, like, if we were just like, oh, well, this is like, if we just explained things as like simply their material makeup, then we would collapse.
Right.
Money is just paper, bro.
Well, yeah, dude.
Let's just stop using all money.
I mean, that's what people want to do. They want to get back to gold, man. You seen the price of gold recently?
Is it a lot?
People are saying we got to go back to gold.
I mean, I can't lie. I would love walking into the store and being like, hey, I have 50 shillings. What can I get with that?
You know, countries still do that. They still trade in gold and stuff. And they like, so like when like Ghana wants to trade some shit with like France or whatever.
They're like, give us 50 goats.
Yeah, but they all have like gold reserves in like one of the Fed buildings here in the US. And there's people whose job it is to just move gold from the Ghana vault to the France vault. And they just move it back and forth all the time.
Why do we have the gold?
It's going to take too much explaining for it to make any sense. And even if I get there, it still won't make sense.
Okay, cool.
I think it's mostly just that the U.S. is big and we have the reserve currency. So it's like everything sort of goes through us in a way. And we have the safest banks.
We do?
For sure, yeah.
Oh, that's tough.
I mean, I guess it depends on like what you're... We could talk about like Swiss banks, right?
Yes,
like, their banks are like very safe, but like also that means that they hold a bunch of criminal money without any questions asked. You know what I mean?
That's awesome, though. That should be
No,
fun.
that's not. I don't think that's good necessarily.
And I think China, you want to know what? I think they should know about it because those people probably have TikToks.
I think
so maybe we
they're
can just ask
probably
them.
more interested with your penis than they are with that.
Really?
If I had to guess, yeah.
So you're saying
100%.
that my penis is worth way more than millions of dollars in criminal
Well,
funds? That's what you're saying, indirectly.
I'm not saying it's worth more. I'm saying China's more attracted to it, perhaps.
I think that means it has more value. I think that's
It
what you're
doesn't
saying.
necessarily have more
I think
value.
that's what it means. Dude, this is great. This is awesome.
No, I don't.
I'm rich as hell. This is awesome news. Perfect. Okay, I got to call up Nancy, dude, and ask for my penis back. This will be great. Hey, do you need anything like for your birthday, like a Lamborghini or a house?
I could use.
I'm thinking of selling all of my stock in my penis.
I could use like a big bowl of candy, not because it's Halloween, but just because I fucking love candy.
Yeah, no.
And
that's
I'm
fine.
out
Are
of
you
snacks.
like you want a chocolate kind of bowl, like a little bit of a variety? We get some fruit snacks, like.
Ew, fruit
Are we a
snacks. I'm
gummy?
not
No,
fucking
not
8
fruit
years
snacks.
old, man.
No, but I mean, like you want like gummy candy? Like, are we chocolate? Are we Swedish fish?
Give
Are we
me a
Sour Patch
variety,
Kids?
man. Like I'm not old enough where I'm closing any doors. Okay, I want a little bit of chocolate. I want some jelly
right.
beans. You know what I'm saying? I want some stuff to suck on with my
Do you
tongue.
want like a chocolate rabbit, maybe?
You know, the rabbits and the Christmas trees, those never did anything for me. Just give me the standard Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. There's an elegance to its symmetry and its simplicity, you know?
You ever had a Reese's pumpkin, though?
I have, and it gets too rich. It removes the
Really?
character.
There's something about those for me. I don't know. The other shapes of Reese's cups are not it, but the pumpkins.
No, I
They've
don't
got
mess
something
with the
to 'em.
pumpkins, man.
He does not.
Look,
mess
if
with the pumpkins.
they made Reese's cups in a true circle instead of the little ribbed edges that they have now.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking the other day about
Her pleasure Reese's.
we were talking the other day about the shapes that are, best to eat, right?
Yeah.
So if they could make it a true circle, that would do something for me for sure.
So a cylinder.
I mean, so Toblerone is close, right? They're at triangle.
Right.
If they
They're-
figured
yeah.
their shit out, you know what I'm saying?
Could you imagine a Reese's pyramid? That would go crazy.
The
They
peanut
start
butter
selling that
pyramid.
shit at Bass Pro Shop. Oh my god, dude!
The
Yeah,
$75,000 Reese's peanut butter cup pyramid.
you wouldn't be able to keep me away.
Right.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Halloween candy?
That's a good question.
Do you fuck with candy corn or nah? Have we had this? Did we talked about this?
I don't know that we have. Do you think I do?
I want to say that we are soul linked, and we used to live past lives, and we fell in love in Korea, and we had children and stuff like that. And why are you looking at me like that?
Well, why did we fall in love in Korea?
Well, because I think this all has to do with sort of your penis and Nancy Pelosi, and
Okay,
it's sort
so-
of through the
alright.
ages and through the lineage of it all.
Okay, so
And you follow it back, and it just
I
sort of
getcha.
makes sense. And it was in Korea, but before that we were in Turkey, and we were in the Turkish countryside.
We were getting hair implants.
and we were getting hair implants in the middle of nowhere, and we were building churches, and we were talking about the Toyota Prius and stuff like that, and it was beautiful. And it's sort of, you don't remember it, but I do, and I think about it a lot. What was I saying? Something about candy corn?
Yeah, like if I like it or not. I asked you if you think that I do.
So I think that we're soul linked in that way. I want to think that we're soul linked in that way because I love candy corn. So I want to believe that you also love candy corn, but I don't think you do. I think you're a weird fucking ragdoll of a human
I've got awful
who doesn't
news for you
experience joy.
because I do love candy corn.
Well, that's good. That's good, man. You should.
So I even though I'm an awful rag doll of a human being that doesn't experience joy, I fucking love candy corn.
Dude, I don't get these people who, they're like, oh, candy corn, it's just all sugar. Why would and corn syrup? Why would I
Isn't
like
that the whole fucking point? You
That's
idiot.
the whole point, you fucking marathon runner piece of shit, worthless
You
human
baboon.
being, bro. Get a fucking life, dude. You know what
I
I'm
like
saying?
my steak a little buttery and my lobster a little juicy.
All
okay?
these people, the people who hate candy corn are the same people who are ordering 4 beers on a Wednesday and stuff
That
like
is
that.
true.
Like but then as soon as candy corn shows up, hey, you want some candy corn? They're offended. They're absolutely disgusted
They're
by
shocked and
even
appalled.
the idea that candy corn could exist, let alone be offered to them in the real world.
Right. They're like, this doesn't grow on a stalk. This is not corn. This is no sort of plant product in any way.
Where is
I'm
the
gonna
vine
only-
raised by a human hand?
Right. Where's the love? Where's the crop that this produce grew from?
No, dude,
Corn.
they think
My
it's
ass.
fucking microplastics and grease and stuff.
And I mean, it is, but that's part of the joy.
and it is, but it's beautiful, man.
It's beautiful.
It is just pure joy. That's what sugar is.
Yeah.
I love candy corn, man. Fuck, I love candy corn. Now, if you want to talk about pumpkin-shaped things that taste better than the real things,
Oh, whew. I thought you were going to tell me you don't like the pumpkins.
we got to talk about the pumpkin candy corn, man, because that's where it's more rich, but it's rich in a good way. Like it's almost so overloading that it flips the scale and it ends up on the other side of the spectrum, and it's good again.
I can't lie. I think it's, for me, it's I can't eat that many of them. They're very powerful.
You have to respect
I could eat like 4 or 5.
They're
Regular candy
one of the
corn?
hardest things to vanquish in great numbers.
Oh yeah, yes. If they spawn in a horde, you're fucked.
Yeah, you're fucked for sure.
Like 10 to 20 candy corn pumpkin, you're
No,
fucked.
I'm
You're
out.
ending up. You have
I'm
a
not
tummy
joking.
ache.
Eating 3 New York strip steaks is easier than eating like 8 candy corn
20.
pumpkins.
Yeah.
It's just
Eating
not
a ball of pure grease is easier than eating 10 candy corn pumpkins.
Dude, and I love grease too.
Mhm.
I love grease so much.
It's good. Sometimes.
I went to a Steak and Shake for lunch today.
Yeah.
And oh my god, man, I love grease.
What'd you get?
Grease. I got grease.
Don't.
I just asked
okay.
for the grease.
Yeah, you know that stuff on the ground? Can you like mop that up for me and just like squeeze it out into a bucket
Just give me a big ball of grease, man.
with an extra large straw?
Dude, hell yeah, man. That
Give me a
would
milkshake straw.
talk about things that like would have killed the Native Americans. Grease would have killed the Native Americans, man. I know we
I
weren't
think-
talking about that, but I just think it
Yeah, Oh,
would do that.
I think grease is also killing us.
I think I'm just in a fall mood, so I'm thinking about Halloween and Thanksgiving and like the Pilgrims.
Yeah. And how they killed all the Native Americans.
And they did that. Well, you know.
Well, you could say they vanquished them. I would say that they were defeated thoroughly.
I would actually say they were successfully vanquished.
Unfortunately for them, they were successfully vanquished.
Yeah, but now the government is having a hard time vanquishing their gambling efforts. So that's kind
they
of retribution.
We love gambling.
Yeah, 100%.
And so we love that the Native Americans are big gamblers themselves.
Mm-hmm. What if it's
Gambling's so fun?
What if it's gambling, but it's and we could do this as like a business venture. It's gambling,
You and I.
but instead of like poker chips, it's candy corn, and the higher value chips we replace with differently shaped candy corn. So it's like, the white chip
Ooh.
is just the regular candy corn, but then the blue chip, that's the pumpkin. Okay. And then
I feel like the pumpkin's got to be higher up. That's got a lot of value.
Okay,
The pumpkin is powerful.
the pumpkin, we can put the pumpkin as the green chip, I guess. And then what's the highest level chip? I forget. I don't remember.
Black?
Black?
Or is it blue?
It might be. I think it's black. I think you're right. So the black chip can be sort of candy corn shaped in in the shape of a biblically accurate angel or something like that.
Is it weird of me to say that was the first thing that I thought of when you said it needs to be shaped in? I was like,
I'm telling you, Korea, man, we were there.
We were there.
We were. It's like in The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, and the guy has to talk to the sun, and he meets all of the people in his past lives, and he communes with the spirit of the world, and the spirit. All of us are the world, sort of.
Right. Well, and then also his brother Alphonse is like, I'm stuck in a big suit of armor, and we have to kill God and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love The Alchemist.
The book, or the idea of a guy being like, we can turn lead into gold with a frying pan?
Both, I think. And I love the Full Metal version of them. I think that's
you would have killed it as an alchemist back in the day.
You really think so?
100%, man.
Thank you.
And you'd be so weirdly into all of those symbols and stuff.
Oh, I so would. I love a good glyph, dude.
Yeah,
oh my
man.
god.
Oh my god, glyphs are so good.
Glyphs are so, and you want to know what? They're a little spooky. I love a good glyph.
Bring glyphs back. I'm gonna start using glyphs for stuff.
I'm gonna start texting you solely in emojis. They're hieroglyphs.
Sure. Well, that's different. That's language, man. Glyphs are like they represent ideas and elements.
I think that's exactly what words are, though. No.
Well, no, but it's like purely to do with alchemy, right? Like it's sort of technical jargon, but in shape form.
Okay. So like,
like the alchemical glyphs are like, they have one for the sun, and they have one for copper, and they have one for blood and stuff like that. But they don't have one for like bathroom.
Right. So we've got to bring back some glyphs.
Yeah, we got to start talking in glyphs.
And we've got to think. Well, we've got to think of our own glyphs.
We have to express ideas in relation to glyphs. We need a glyph for like data.
Data.
Because we live in 2025 now. It's all phones and stuff.
So is the glyph for data like? So you mean like literally?
The glyph for data could just be the Windows logo.
No, it's got to be. There's got to be more to it than that. It's got to be more universal.
Right. The Windows logo turned 45 degrees, so it's a diamond.
Okay, I like where we're going. This reminds me of a certain block made of glass.
I see where I'm going, man.
And then maybe there's like some
and
like
glass
squiggly lines to represent some text.
Yeah.
I feel like data is always described as text, but like not any specific language. Like we just have the squiggly lines.
But it's like ones and zeros, like what's the...
We can do binary.
It needs to be... No, but that's like nerd lame shit. It needs to be like electronic in some way. You know
lightning.
What I'm saying?
Lightning.
It's like it's lightning striking behind the Windows logo.
Right. And then there's text in front of it.
And there's the third eye being opened.
Do you think it's like in the middle of the diamond, or is it like up at the top?
I think it has to be in the middle.
Okay.
So there's sort of a circle in the middle of the diamond, and it's lightning.
Okay.
And Korea is there.
And Korea.
I think Korea is an important part of this.
I think so too. So do you think, and this is just a general, the Windows logo is a rectangle, right? So if we rotated it, does it keep the same proportions?
No,
is it like this, or do we shift it to be like this?
No. It's not a rectangle. It's a square, man. It's the 4 squares.
The Windows logo is definitely a rectangle.
No, I'm talking about like when you press the Windows key on your keyboard.
Yes.
It's a square, man. It's 4 squares.
It's a rectangle.
No, it's not.
I'm looking at my keyboard right now.
Okay, then your keyboard is bad. I don't know what to tell you.
I do
it.
The symbol is a little bit different. Yes.
But yeah, man. I think
you know what? I'm not even looking it up, but I think that the Windows logo is a rectangle.
I don't understand what
I think it's like this. So I'm just saying, if we rotate it, it's like that. It's not a diamond. It's like a weird. What is it's a
rectangle.
It is a rectangle, but it's not a rectangle because it's rotated.
No, it's
I
still
guess it
a
is.
rectangle.
It's still a rectangle, but it's more of like a rhombus almost.
No, I don't think you know what a rhombus is.
I do. It's almost like a rhombus. I guess a rhombus is just a diamond.
No, they're different.
Yeah, if you took a rhombus and you rotated it.
No. Because a diamond has all perpendicular sides, man.
No.
Like it's all 90-degree angles, man.
Really? You think that's
Unless
a diamond?
it's
That's
an
a square.
elongated diamond.
Well, that's what I think of when I think of a diamond. I think of it being like long. Also, a diamond is like flat, these two sides, and then like a triangular point.
As we all know, a diamond is two balls upon a shaft. In
No, that's
Nancy
gold,
Pelosi's
baby.
possession.
No, yeah, that's gold. That's not a diamond.
Uh-huh.
That's motion right there.
Dude, I was thinking about, because we were talking, because the alchemist, I thought about this. I was thinking about Fahrenheit 451 the other day. What? Don't give me that. What?
Why just
What do you want?
Why? I'm excited to hear about why you were thinking about it.
I can't give you a reason as to why I was thinking about it, but I was thinking about it. And I forgot that the main guy's name in the book, his name is Guy Montag.
Yeah, Guy Montag. Guy Montag.
Whoever decided that Guy is a name that you can give to a beautiful
Human being's
baby
fucked
child. That's crazy, man.
Because it's not like Gal. Well, you know what? I guess there is Gal. What about Gal Gadot?
Gal Gadot.
Never mind.
Yeah.
You know what? I take it back. You could be named Guy or Gal.
And
it's
think
a
about
stupid ass name.
What is Gal backwards? Lag. Because it's all computers and data from Korea.
Right. And what's Guy backwards? Yug.
Yug, which needs to be vanquished. We'll get that on the chopping block.
There's a
right
monster
away.
named Yug.
Yeah, the Halloween.
And that's why Guy doesn't.
monster.
That's why Guy doesn't work. Because if you flip the letters around, it means nothing. Everyone knows that every
Right.
name should be, a palindrome.
Right. Noskaj. That's Jackson backwards.
Yes. Urine is Henry.
I'm actually big on Noskaj. I'm not gonna lie.
Noskaj sounds kind of dope. That's like back in the day when we were in Korea, you were definitely like some sort of tribal leader.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And I was just your beautiful wife.
And I loved glyphs. I knew
dude,
so
we
many
loved-
of them.
Right. And we've forgotten so many glyphs because we don't use them as much anymore.
Jesus Christ, what was that? Maybe it's just because my room is dark and I'm jumping.
I was going to say, I'm going to be honest, that I see absolutely nothing.
I know.
It's literally it's just you in the frame and like your body is slightly covered up by your microphone. Just
Dude, I keep thinking about because
the raccoons. How are the raccoons?
I'll give an update on the raccoons. So I think the last
fans
they
are
came
wondering.
in for the last day of raccoon trapping, and the guy was like, "Yep, this is the last day," and then he didn't tell me what they were doing after that.
Do you think there's a glyph upstairs?
I'll get to that. I think they ended up patching all of the holes that they were aware of that they had found. And since they've done that, I have not heard the raccoons at all. They didn't. I don't think they ever caught anything, which is crazy because they did. They did the trapping stuff at the apartment complex next to us, and they got a bunch of raccoons, but they didn't get any here.
Well, maybe they're the same raccoons, then they were like migrating back and forth.
Well, I know, but if there were so many raccoons, you would think they would get at least some of them here at some point.
They
But
got
I
'em all
don't
over
think
there.
they got any.
They were having like a big raccoon convention at the other place, and they just got all the members in attendance.
But we I haven't heard any of the raccoons. I don't think Sam's heard any of the raccoons.
I think Sam has other night terrors that keep him awake.
Ethan also had not heard any of the raccoons recently. So I'm gonna assume that they're gone. But every time I hear a noise now, I have to process whether that was a raccoon noise or it was like someone throwing a rock at the side of our home, because that feels like something that would happen to me.
That feels like something that would happen to you, and also definitely something that would happen in the city of Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah. It's not really out of the ordinary.
It's kind of the place to be.
I will say, though,
rocks at somebody's window.
With the absence of the raccoons, they also took the ability of our stove to work with them.
The raccoons did.
Yeah, because we lost power over the weekend.
Oh, awesome.
And our stove, also lost power because of that. But we didn't lose power for very long. It was like 10 minutes. And then I go to like reset the clocks on the microwave and stuff like that. And the oven is just off. Like the screen isn't on or anything like that. And none of the burners work.
They cast a glyph of warding on you, dude.
And I tried like flipping the breakers and that didn't do anything for us. So our oven has not worked for like a week.
Do you guys cook a lot?
I always cook, man. I never go out to eat.
Well, sorry, but I mean, like, do you use? Is the stove fine, or are they?
No, I can't put the burners on. I can't load shit in the bottom tray, man, or anything like that.
That sucks ass. What have you been eating? Raccoon?
I've been going out. No, I would never eat raccoon, man. Too gamey. Sam and I went to get Mexican yesterday. That was fun. We were there for like 3 hours.
Oh, dude, when I'm in Ohio, can we please go to Taste of Punjab?
Dude, it's like an hour away.
Yeah, but okay, sorry. It's on the way from Cleveland to Columbus, right?
Yeah, it's much closer to. It's probably like 45 minutes outside of Columbus.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I was also thinking about this.
We can go. I don't know if it's gonna be there. It might be too cold. Because it was just like a food truck, man. And they just sit out at a gas station. I don't know if they're gonna be serving cold out there or serving food out there. They were serving warm, not cold.
I know. So it would be.
They were serving hot. I do maintain
I remember.
That was the warmest temperature food I've ever eaten in my life.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So maybe wintertime is a perfect time to have it.
Yeah.
If I want to, I can use it to defrost my windshield.
I find it hard to believe that they would be out there.
Damn it. I didn't even think about that.
I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know.
I hope you're wrong. I don't think you are, but I hope you are.
I mean, if
I was
had
thinking
a
about
food
that, I was
truck,
like,
I wouldn't,
I don't know how the fuck I'm going to get there. Because I'm
What
going
are
to
you
fly to
talking
Cleveland. I don't have, my car is here now. I'm going to go home and I'm not going to have a car.
You just rent a car. I don't know.
I'm going to rent a car.
Yeah, what the fuck else are you going to do? You going to Uber like fucking Mr. Beast?
No, I'll just sit at home and do nothing. It'll be awesome.
Think about it. You could make a YouTube video. What's up, guys? I'm taking an Uber from Cleveland to Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, that sounds like a really exciting video.
And it's like, what's going to happen,
Hey, Uber driver, what are you going to do for the next 2 hours?
Yeah. I'm going to pay you more than you would otherwise be paid for this.
Yeah, I'll give you all the ad revenue.
This could be good, man. This could be
I
really
think this
good.
could be a good video.
Well, you also have to pay him for the Uber ride.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
He'll probably be cool with it.
Yeah. You should do like the Uber helicopter.
And now, see, that is something that I would want to watch.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Now it's getting exciting.
I love the idea of Mr. Beast doing just such a mundane thing.
Of just like, hey guys, I'm getting an Uber from Columbus to Cleveland.
Hey guys, in this video, I'm filling up my car with gas at the local gas station.
Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to see what happens if I put premium gas in my car.
That's good because I've never done that. So I would want to know what happens.
In
Honestly,
fairness,
you
I've
get me
never done
quick,
it either.
Man.
I would love to know. Let me tell you, I was driving Pele's car the other day because my car was in the shop. and I was like, you know what? Pele drives a Dodge Charger, and it's got a V6 in it. It's got 6 Vs. Yep. My car only has 4 Vs, so I was like, damn, 2 more Vs. Surely that requires premium gasoline. And I was so excited because I was like, oh my God, now it's my chance. Now I'm really going to know.
We're making the big leagues.
The premium difference.
The premium experience.
I text him, I go, what kind of gas does your car take you? Oh, regular. Regular? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, man.
Oh my God, dude.
Dude, it's upper
was my
middle
chance.
class Mr. Beast.
Yeah. Hey guys, today I'm driving my Acura to the gas station.
Hey guys, today we're going to a restaurant and we're ordering $150 worth of food and leaving a reasonably sized tip.
And I'm going to tip 20%. Maybe even 25.
Oh, man.
It's like, wow, Jimmy.
That's
Jimmy
really
Beast.
cool, man.
That is really cool. I'm taking my family out to dinner, and we're going to see how much we can rack up this bill. And it's like $180.
Hey guys, I'm taking my son to football practice.
In my 2017 Acura SUV. It's got plenty of space in the back, approximately 350 liters.
In this video, I'm buying a gallon worth of candy corn at the grocery store.
All right, come on. That would be kind of exciting.
That would be pretty. I would be
That's a
excited
lot
for
of candy
that.
corn. You melt it down into one big corn.
Oh, I didn't even think about that, man. That could change
Well, that's obviously
the game.
how they measure the volume of like if it's a gallon.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah. Liquid candy corn. Oh, that might kill you.
It would be a solid.
Injecting liquid candy corn into your veins might end your life instantly.
That I do think that would kill you. I think I can say with full confidence that would kill you.
Oh, dude, I want to do that so fucking bad.
Like that's how you want to go out?
I
Or-
I have a friend who he wants to, when he's like 75, because he doesn't want to live to be like, so
decrepit
old
and disgusting.
where like he's unable to like take care of himself, So he's
Right.
like, what I'm gonna do is like when I'm 75, I'm gonna go out to a cabin in the woods and I'm gonna take every drug at the same time and see what happens.
I think that's a really bad idea.
And I think adding the liquid candy corn serum into that might enhance the experience.
I think it would guarantee his death though, which I think is good.
Which wouldn't be guaranteed by the black tar heroin or the
I think there's a chance you could do all those things and you live.
all the drugs?
Well, okay, so we're doing fent too.
I mean, he said all the drugs.
Okay, all right. He'll die.
Maybe not fentanyl. But there is a safe amount of fentanyl
How would he get
too.
Right, but you don't want to do that. You want to do the unsafe amount so that you die.
Well, I don't think there's no safe amount of taking all of the drugs at the same time, right? Like
I
it's
think
just
there's
gonna happen.
There's a chance you could live.
I don't think so, man. There's no way.
I think there is a non-zero chance.
I might be the biggest believer in the earth spirit other than like Buddhists, okay? And there's no chance that he lives. There's no
the earth spirit is grabbing him by the neck and dragging him into the dirt.
Yeah, it's not close, man. That's not
Well, what
not
if I-
holy, man. There's no glyph
What if
to
I-
describe that.
Well, that's what I was going to say. What if I cast like a very strong protection glyph around myself and then I do all the drugs?
I think that kind of the earth is just gonna vanquish you for that. Like it's
You think
too
it shatters, the glyph shatters immediately?
I think it shatters like some sort of balance in the universe,
Okay. I think that's the thing though. For like 5 minutes after you take all the drugs, you could probably do fucking anything.
It's probably so awesome, yeah.
He's going to walk outside of the cabin and he's going to lift it up off of its foundation.
If we could all live like that first 5 minutes of being on all the drugs at the same time, but that was your life, but always
All the time?
Yeah, we would do amazing things, man.
I think we could
and
achieve
horrible
world peace.
things.
I
but
think
we
would
would do
achieve world peace.
We would do equally horrible and amazing things.
I think they would all be amazing. It's just that some of them might be against nature.
We would cure cancer, but we would do 9/11 more efficiently. So it's like kind of
seems like a win-win, if you ask me.
It's an operational win, I suppose, which, you have to take those.
Yeah. Right. I would say so.
I don't think...
We're bigger and better at everything for the first 5 minutes of every drug.
Dude, and this might be a hot take, but I think fentanyl is probably bad for you.
Would you like to elaborate on that? Like, what sort of makes you think that?
Like, I think it's probably not good.
Uh-huh.
If that makes sense.
I'm sort of understanding where you're coming from, like a little bit.
Like
I'm not 100% convinced though. Like what? Like I think is it because
you know what I mean? Like cocaine is probably awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like fentanyl.
Let me tell you,
I can't imagine the high you get from fentanyl is like really. I'm not even talking about risk or whatever. It's probably just kind of lame, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, there's no Fenta-Cola, you know? Like, there's a reason that Coke sort of has...
That's actually a great point, unironically.
You know? Like...
There's a reason they make weed soda and stuff.
Right. And alcohol. And...
Alcohol soda.
Cola. But there's no fentanyl soda.
No, there's no fentanyl soda.
In fact, I think if you put fentanyl in soda and drink it, you might die.
There's no heroin soda either.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is that? Do you think it's because they're bad? Do you think they might be bad for you?
They might be bad for you, man. I don't know.
Fuck.
Yeah,
dude. I've got to tell Pele to stop taking fentanyl.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. He just does it so much all the time. All right, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. All right, let's circle back though. Do you eat stuff off the ground, man?
Really, we're gonna move back to this now.
Because look.
Well, so I asked.
Can I not be judged forever?
No, you can. Yeah.
I can be judged.
Sorry. You cannot be judged.
I be eating shit off the ground all the time. If I drop food on the ground, I'm eating it. It doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying. You said you eat trash off of the ground. And I said often because, and this is important, I think it depends on what you mean by that.
I feel like what I mean is pretty cut and dry.
If I'm cooking,
right,
and I drop a chicken breast onto the ground, I'm going to eat the chicken breast.
You have to.
You have to. I just cooked it. I just put all that time and effort into making that.
I mean, cooking it means the germs are gone from it, right? It's too hot.
Right. So even if I drop
That's why
it on the
we
ground
cook the meat. Otherwise, we would eat it raw.
Right. If it got extra germs on it, then I don't know. That's fine. They've vanquished the world around them, and they've managed to exist.
There's this like myth that somehow the germs on the ground are not also the germs on the counter. It's the same germs, man. They're making their way up.
Right. I think it's like, I think we just think that like
the cabinets don't stop them.
And feet and shoes and stuff are gross, which they are.
The table legs aren't stopping them, man.
No, but like, I think it's maybe just that myth is created because they're so small and it takes them so much more time to get like up to the countertop, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
They would rather live on like there's no commuter rail to the top of the cabinet.
We also aren't Windexing like the floor all the time, you know?
No. Yeah, I don't know.
But that being said,
I eat shit from the ground.
Yeah, dude, you have to, I think.
Yeah, I'm not a wasteful guy. When you said trash, I thought you meant like, am I walking around and like picking shit up off the ground that someone else has thrown out and then eating it?
Well, have you ever eaten anything out of a trash can? I've done that.
Not a public one.
Your own trash can.
My own? Yeah.
I've eaten out of a public one.
Really? What'd you eat?
I think it was some fast food of some kind.
Gotcha. Okay.
Something like that.
That seems fair.
Some kind of like sometimes you go to the beach and someone just throws away a whole pretzel. It's like, and it's like that's a free pretzel, man.
Yeah.
And like, so what? It's like on top of a bag. Like whatever, dude.
It's a bag.
I mean?
Yeah, I think there have been
What's
times
the
where
worst germs in the trash? Like,
there's like the evil ones, like the scary, like the ones with all the teeth.
You're not gonna get cancer from the eating shit out of the trash. You're not gonna get salmonella from the trash.
Good old salmonella. Poor Ella. She just liked
Kissing in that tree, man.
She shouldn't have been kissing that fucking salmon. Kind of a freaky thing to do, honestly. I mean, I understand why people weren't really a huge fan of that behavior.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that kind of stuff.
It's a little weird. I'll say.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to be too judgmental. It's a bit odd.
But I think eating out of the trash is totally fine, man.
Yeah, it's fine.
Especially if it's your trash and you know what's in there. Like, it didn't fall down to the, all the, like, bad stuff, like, goes down to the bottom anyway. So as long as something doesn't fall all the way to the bottom, it's, like, mostly in the clear as far as I'm concerned. Like, most of the, food that you drop in the trash, it's, like, sitting between, like, yesterday's mail and, like,
And, like, what? The mail doesn't have germs.
It's
It
like
might have some germs.
It's Spectrum asking you to re-sign.
Oh, it's awesome. Dude, now that I live in an apartment complex instead of like a house, I thought I got spam mail before from people that used to live in wherever I used to live.
Dude.
Oh my God, the apartment is brutal. And it's like 9 different people.
When they do the thing, there's sometimes you get like the past resident stuff and it's like whatever, you can't really do shit about that. But when they do the ones where it's like to this person or current resident.
Or the current
that
resident.
should be illegal. I'm not even
You don't
joking.
even
That
care?
should be illegal.
You don't even care who I am?
You can't send me mail if you don't even know who you're sending it to. That's antithetical to the entire idea of the mail system, man.
You're sending someone mail, but you're like, actually, if someone else picks this up, that's like cool too.
That's insane, man. Mail is supposed to be a private messaging system before America Online. Like, we can't be doing this shit.
I'm mailing this letter to my mom for Mother's Day because I love her so much. But if you as the postman would like to read it, you can open it.
Imagine if in Discord you could do like just at somebody. Yeah, and it just tagged someone.
Anyone.
Like, that's
at
ridiculous,
anybody.
man.
And it doesn't at everybody, and then like obviously people will respect. It just picks like a random person.
It just picks a random fucking guy. No, it's not even a guy in the server. It just invites a random Discord user to the server.
Anyone on Discord. That would be pretty cool.
That's fucked up, man. That's crazy.
It's totally against like every privacy right that we have, but it would be really funny.
Yeah. I agree. But you can't fucking... If you're Spectrum, you have to know my name at least. I know your ass already has my data. Don't pretend like you don't.
At least be honest about it.
Yeah, like, what are we doing here, man?
Don't fucking lie to me. Don't pretend like, oh, you ran into me at the coffee shop. Oh, it's been so long. Oh, I remember you. What's your name again? Don't hit me with that.
And they also don't give you a way to unsubscribe.
No, they don't. Well, because they're just going to keep sending the mail to that same address.
In hopes that one day someone picks up the ancient Spectrum bill.
Well, they move into the apartment now and they keep, obviously it's under their service coverage. So they just keep emailing you in hopes that the next person who goes to pick up the mail will be like, damn, I need internet and or cable and or a landline. Where am I going to get that? And here comes the convenient Spectrum. Hey,
it's fucked up, man.
We're looking for James Chen, but you'll do.
Yeah,
do
you'll make do. You fucking slob. You fucking disgusting cretin.
We were looking for
who
this
trawls
person specifically.
The bottom of the earth for fucking worms and centipedes to scrounge together something meaningful.
There's nothing wrong with worms. Worms are cool.
Well, they're just the bottom feeder.
Yeah.
That's just what they are, man. I don't...
And
no offense to worms or whatever. It's just it's their role in the ecosystem.
Yeah. Well, what's wrong with worms are like the power bottoms of nature.
Yeah, but we're not birds, man. I don't give a shit about worms.
That's fair. Like, I wouldn't... Hey, I'll say it.
Let's say it.
I think if you turned into a worm, I wouldn't still do the podcast with you. I don't think.
Well, it would be miserable. Yeah, I
might not still love you if you were a worm.
I wouldn't be able to answer the Discord call if I was a worm.
I would put you in a terrarium and I would take care of you, but I wouldn't love you.
I wouldn't put you in a terrarium if you were a worm.
I know, you'd throw me out the window.
No, I'd give you to a bird or something. I'd put you back into the...
You would willingly hand me to the enemy?
I would put you into the earthspirit, man.
You could at least like throw me into like a wet patch of dirt or like a plant or something.
No, man, I'm freeing you of your fucking horrible existence as a worm.
No, dude. If I'm a worm, I get to like dig and
If
stuff.
I'm a worm, I want you to euthanize me.
Well, and here's the thing: you could cut me in half, and it wouldn't work.
I want you to
still
take
wouldn't
me to
vanquish
Canada
me.
and get a doctor to sign off on my legal euthanasia.
I want you to throw me into the Arctic Ocean so that I will freeze to death immediately.
I don't think worms can freeze.
They have to be.
So that's not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, so that's what I'm thinking about. Though. Like worms are sort of hard to kill.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Like even if you cut me in half, I'd
that's
still
why
be alive.
You have to be eaten. That's the only way. You have to go into the gut biome, and you have to be digested by the weird fucked up germs that live in there.
Bird stomach.
Yeah.
Okay,
and you know
me,
birds have like 8,000 stomachs too, or whatever.
Could you put me into like a vial of acid or something instead?
No, man. I'm gonna return you to nature so you can be one with the earth spirit, like Paulo Coelho wanted us to be.
I'm not gonna be one with the earth spirit. I'm gonna get turned into bird shit, and then I'm gonna end up on your car.
That's beautiful, man.
You think that having bird shit on your car is beautiful?
It's a reminder that we exist. We exist in harmony with the world around us. Yeah, that's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
So what? There's a mark on my windshield? Who gives a shit? Wake up,
Fuck,
dude.
You're right.
Nancy Pelosi owns your penis, and you're complaining about bird shit on your window?
Well, she doesn't anymore. I'm a worm now, and now I'm shit.
She owns it, but no, she still has your human penis because it was before
That's
you were
fucked
transformed,
up.
Man.
So I get turned into a worm, and I have no worm penis?
Henry is a transgender worm.
That would be pretty awesome.
And Nancy Pelosi owns your dead name. That's awesome.
My
man.
dead name, human penis. I bet this is a conversation that's never been had. Isn't that awesome?
And that's why I love this show, man. Hey, let's do the weeklies here, man.
Yeah. I love doing shit, and I'm like, you know what? This is definitely the first time in all of history that anyone has ever done anything about this.
Do you have a fish, man?
Of course I have a fish.
Let's get to it, man.
All right. Ahem. The fish of the week for this week, the Halloween week, is the snipe eel.
Ooh. And
Yep,
eels are
right.
scary, like Halloween.
Eels are scary. This one is a little bit more about the environment that it lives in than the eel itself.
Oh.
And it's kind of like it is spooky, but I wanted to find something like sort of deep down. It lives in the dark, and it's got a scary. It's got it's a little spooky.
I like that.
It's kind of weird. It's very thin, and also it just has like a lot of fun facts about it that I'm gonna share. It's very thin. This snipe eel, but they can be up to 5 feet long. So like like they're like pretty big,
about as tall as Sam.
about as tall as Sam, but very thin.
So
Maybe
not any different than Sam.
No. So but here's the thing, Jackson. Here's the crazy thing about the snipe eel. They have a beak. They have a beak-like jaw. It kind of goes like this. Kind of goes outward. Like if you were for anyone who's listening, if you were to put 2 Pringles in your mouth into like sort of like a duck beak shape, so they sort of like bow out like the horn of a trumpet,
like a duck beak,
like a duck beak. Well, duck. Yeah, you're right. Like a duckbill. They have a beak-like jaw, and they have a bunch of tiny little teeth, and they're little pokey. And the snipe eel, it's 5 feet long, but it weighs less than a hot dog.
That's a great fact, man.
Isn't that a great fact?
I love when this is a thing that Americans do that I love, which is where we measure in things that should not be measured in, like football fields,
hot
dogs.
Yeah, and you might be saying,
I'm always measuring shit in fucking ounces too, man. That shit is dumb as hell.
Yeah. And just so you know, a hot dog is about I think it's like 1.5 ounces.
I mean, I'm picturing exactly how much a hot dog weighs in my hand. I can.
Well, this is maybe more for my European listeners.
Okay.
Or maybe anyone tuning in from Egypt. It's about 55 grams.
What
That's
do
how
they
much.
use to measure in Egypt?
I have no
I
idea.
guess pyramids, right?
Yeah, it's like one.
It's one sphinx.
It's one like 60,000th of a pyramid, probably.
I think it's probably less than that or more than that.
They it's probably way more than that. Yeah. It also has one of the highest vertebrae counts in the animal kingdom. They have over 700 vertebrae. So they're very like ribbon-like and long and weird.
Yeah.
And scientists don't know how they reproduce or how they are born, like, or where they go when they die. They just kind of like show up.
What do you mean
so
where
sort of
they
like-
go when they die?
Like they don't know, like adult specimens of this animal just kind of like vanish, and baby snipe eels just like appear. Like they don't know how they reproduce.
The birth
or like
thing I
where-
totally understand because like it is weird that somehow we don't know where like any fish are born or how it happened, but I can understand it. But they go somewhere to die. Apparently, this is new
They do.
information to me.
They go somewhere to die.
Because this is
And-
like
and-
humans go to watch the sunset and die. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Right.
weird.
So the snipe eel also can't do that because it lives like thousands of feet below.
No, but I'm saying like this is like dogs are known for fucking digging a hole for themselves and then laying in it when they die. We don't know where they go
That's
when they
so
die.
sad.
Like
Yeah.
that's crazy, man.
We don't know. They've never like one has never.
We've never found a
died.
dead one,
No,
but we find them alive all the time.
we find them alive all the time.
So can't we just we should pay
Keep
a
them
guy
until they die. Yeah, we could, but we haven't.
No, we should pay a guy to just hang out with one.
I don't know if we have the funds for that right now.
I don't know. We need more jobs, right?
But yeah, so that is the snipe eel.
That's awesome, man.
Do you have a poem for us?
I do have a poem. Let me see here. This one is called Daisies and Daisies. Yes, through platitudes and plinks, the dancers decide to sink into the sea and soar into the downward slopes of a misstep or mishap that finds a moose in a mousetrap. 40 million more or 40 million less, the difference discovers distance between a bullion of distress. Your fine wine cuts fir pine juts, clicks and clucks like a chicken stuck, beak engaged in a staircase of 1,000 plucks. To search and to find, to dance till bore, a dance for dancing's sake, and to hope for many, many more.
I liked that one.
Yeah, you usually say that.
Yeah.
I guess I probably should have done a Halloween themed one now that I'm thinking about it.
It's okay. I was trying to find a Halloween themed fish, but unfortunately, a lot of like spooky deep sea creatures. I love the barrel-eye fish, and we've already talked about that. The anglerfish. Everyone knows about the anglerfish. We've all seen it. We've seen Finding Nemo. It's got freaky teeth. Ooh, I don't have a dentist. That's terrifying. I think we've kind of moved on from that idea.
Yeah,
I don't
well, it's all good, man.
So
In
I
a
like the
way,
snipe
every
eel.
week when we talk about a fish, we're sort of vanquishing it
would never to be talked about again.
from the podcast in a way.
That's true. Oh, dude, you want to know what? I haven't done the fish goal in forever. I got to get back on that.
I think that's probably not a good use of your time.
You hate the fish goal, but I love the fish goal.
Well, I think we have beef with the Fischl now because we can't talk to fucking, what was his name? Game Master Rick Wallace.
Rick Owens. Or Rick Wallace. Yeah.
Not Rick Owens. That's
Who
a
the fuck
different
is Rick
thing.
Owens?
That's a fashion brand.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's a fashion brand, and it's also a factory in Vietnam that pays children, probably. I mean, that's all fashion, but
They need jobs.
it isn't. Well, I mean,
How are
that's
they
a
supposed to pay
stance
their
you can
rent if
take
they don't
for
have-
sure.
If they don't have jobs.
Yeah, you have to think about that.
You know? How am I supposed to put food on the table as a 12-year-old if I don't have a job?
Mm-hmm. The only Halloween thing that has happened in my life recently, I found this Instagram account. I'm gonna pull it up actually because I want to read some of it. I found this Instagram account.
I hope it's like alpha male Halloween quotes.
It's exactly like that. Except
Are
it's,
you serious?
Except it's just called conspiracy theories. And the profile
boy.
picture is an Illuminati with like an alien in the background and stuff like that.
That kind of reminds me of a glyph. That sounds glyph adjacent.
And it's the classic Instagram format where it's like spooky image, and then like at the bottom it has like the big impact text with, you know, the headline that's like, you know, trying to seem more important than it actually is. But I kept reading these conspiracy theories, and I just fell so in love with some of them. Just because the way they're, you know, they're like phrased to be attention grabbing.
Right.
And they're supposed to be like crazy and weird. So I just kept reading them, and I just kept laughing. And it's, oh my God, it's so good. It'll be like, there's this one. I see it's like a photo of like a person whose face is like all black, like covered in coal or something like that. And it says, the most terrifying death in history. The
Really?
Icelandic woman, a mysterious stranger found dead in Norway, 1970. Real events, period.
Where's the conspiracy theory part of this?
A family from Bergen went for a walk in the mountains, into a foggy, forested area known locally as the, quote, Valley of Death. At the foot of a slope, and I kept reading it like this in my head as well, they smelled a strong scent of burning. Following it, they found a human body, period. Burned, period. Almost to the bones, period. The face was unrecognizable, period. Nearby were a bag, burned documents, an empty bottle of brandy, and 50 sleeping pills.
No fucking way.
No fucking way, dude. It's like when you go on like Dateline late at night, and they're always running some stupid fucking story about like some psychotic boyfriend that's like, and then we went into the home and we found blood everywhere on the floor, and it was horrifying. And it's
Isn't
like
that scary?
And it's just I don't know who that show is for, man. It's weird. It freaks me out, man. Like I don't like what is the idea of Dateline? Is it supposed to alert people of dangerous people? Is it supposed to like it's not entertaining because it's not interesting, right? It's the same story every time. Even though it is supposed to be entertainment, right?
I think it's fear-mongering, maybe.
I guess so, but they're not talking about like fear-mongering is like you know, that's when you're trying to like blame immigrants for all of your problems, I feel like.
Yeah, because they're scary.
But this is just like,
well,
you know,
here they're blaming the Icelandic woman, obviously.
Yeah, but it's like the boyfriend killed the girlfriend, and he left fingerprints behind, and the police used that to solve it.
Do you think people know that we all have fingerprints that we leave behind all the time?
Yeah, I do think people know that. I think hiding fingerprints is just so hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can put on the gloves or whatever.
You could, and that would help to hide the fingerprints.
But that only does so much.
There's so much more you could do.
Because all of the stuff that you wear, like all the clothes you wear have your fingerprints on them. And like, what if you leave something behind? So you're just gonna leave DNA behind. Like it's impossible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's
so, like,
nothing
why
you can
even
do
try?
about it. Yeah. And then like sometimes the fucking you leave a little speck of glove on the floor, and somehow that has DNA too. Science is just too good, man.
Science is too good. We can't escape it. We try to vanquish ourselves from science.
But like,
we can't.
I guess the answer is just Dateline is just entertaining to people who don't have lives or interests in general.
People who have no purpose are entertained by Dateline, I think.
Right? Because like, you know, you already get your fill of
it.
Lester Holt at 6 p.m. with the news. So it's like,
I do like Lester Holt.
Why do you need more of him? He doesn't do the news anymore. There's a new guy, but you know. What's his
And
last?
he's
His
definitely
last
not
name is
as
like
cool.
Llama. I'm not even joking.
No way. The Dalai Lama does news now?
It's not the Dalai Lama. I would love
you
that
sure?
though. I think it's not the Dalai Lama because I think he's like 95. That guy's gonna fucking die soon, man.
Oh, it is Llama. No fucking way his name is Tom Llamas.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Hey guys, it's me, Tom Llama here. Welcome back to the news. Today, we're going to be discussing events.
Tamalama
Weather.
Ding Dong. Here's the latest news on the Epstein files, you know?
There is none. They're not real.
Thank you. Tamalama Ding Dong signing out.
Ringing off.
Can you imagine he opens the segment, he's on an alpaca, and he's like,
Oh my God.
you know what this is? Not that. That'd be
Tama
good,
Llama
man.
Ding Dong here.
Isn't it
Oh.
crazy that we got to talk about it, man? And this is old news, and I love
Mhm.
old news.
Okay.
There are so many people in the world. You know this.
hmm
And it just so happens.
I know this now more than ever.
It just so happens that the CEO of Nintendo's last name is Bowser.
He's quitting. He's retiring.
Is he? I didn't see this.
Oh, really? Yeah, no, Doug Bowser is stepping down as CEO
No
of
way.
Nintendo America.
I
Yeah.
didn't know this, man.
Yeah.
Who am I gonna follow on Twitter to get news about the local Washington Ducks,
That's a great question. I don't know.
which I think is a baseball team, like a local baseball team
Yeah, I
or
know it
something
is.
like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay,
That's
let's
all
see.
the fuck. That's all. The only thing Doug Bowser has ever talked about on social media is the fucking Ducks, man.
Yeah, although I will say, his social media handle on X being the true Bowser is like pretty heat. That's kind of
He did cook with that one.
that's pretty cool. I can't lie.
Do you think?
He,
Do you think he got the job just because of his last name? You're a little chungus. Be real with me.
Okay.
Does Doug Bowser only have the job as CEO of Nintendo of America because that is his last name?
Hear me out. I would love to say yes. I would love to say that that's the only reason that he got the job. I'm gonna say no, but I think an equally qualified candidate. Obviously, the last name means that Doug Bowser.
If you had
blows them out of the
an
water.
equally
If you had an
qualified
equal
candidate,
chance,
and one of the guys is named fucking The Legend of Zelda, you know what I'm saying?
like you gotta pick him.
I mean,
you know?
it's just.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And I think having the last name
Can
Bowser.
you actually pull up Doug Bowser's LinkedIn and can we see like what his previous history is? Because I actually don't know. I would be
I thought
interested.
he worked at I think he might have worked at EA.
Oh.
He worked at like some other.
Well, what were you gonna say while you're looking?
Oh, I
that
guess
up?
no, I lied. Oh no, okay, yeah, he was. He was the vice president of. Or okay, we're gonna go back. He started it in sales at Procter and Gamble, dude. Oh, my God.
Shit! No way, man.
He only has a Bachelor of Arts in Organizational Communication and Business. It took him
How
5
is that an
years, by
art?
the way. I don't know.
It took him
Well,
5 years. Why are you trying to
hey,
rag on the dude?
In fair, bachelor's degrees take 4 years. You can't finish that shit in 4. What are you doing? Anyway, especially you're in organizational communication and business. Well, I guess maybe he majored in both. And if he does that in 5 years, that's pretty impressive. I apologize, Doug. He works in sales for 10 years
Wow.
at Procter and Gamble. Then, wow, dude, holy shit.
Sounds like a horrible life so far. I'm not.
Then
gonna lie.
he moves on from Procter and Gamble in sales to then be, oh my God, dude, what the hell?
Just
Oh my
say what
God.
you're seeing with your eyes. What,
Well, I had to click. I
know it's
expand.
Halloween, but you don't have to be.
I had to
so
click expand
scared.
because there's so many tabs, Jackson.
Okay.
So from 1984 to 1994, he works in sales. He then becomes the assistant director of customer business development in Hong Kong for 4 years. from
What?
1994
In
to
Hong Kong?
1998 in Hong Kong.
Okay.
Then he moves to be the director of customer marketing in Latin America North for still Procter and Gamble from 1998 to 2002. Then he becomes the director of customer market. But he moves from Mexico City to Venezuela in 2002. Then he works in Venezuela from 2002 to 2004. Then he moves to San Francisco in 2004 and becomes the director of the Safeway customer team for Procter & Gamble. Then he moves to, it doesn't say, I guess Redwood City in California, to be the VP Retail Planning and Marketing for EA. Then he does VP Business Planning, America's Publishing, from 2012 to 2013 for EA. And then October of 2013 to May of 2015, he's the vice president for global demand planning at EA. And then starts his long career at Nintendo. I did not realize he worked there for 10 years before he became the president. He, from 2015 to 2016, was the vice president of sales. Then he was the senior vice president for sales and marketing from 2016 to 2019. He was the president of Nintendo in Washington from 2019 to 2024. Then he became the executive officer in Kyoto, Japan, from 2019 to now. He still is. And now he is president and chief operating officer of Nintendo from 2024 until now. But he's retiring at the end of the year.
Yeah, you took way too long to explain all that, but it is crazy to be a guy named Doug in Venezuela.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Doug Bowser. Famous Hispanic name.
Yeah.
He's
I didn't realize he was so
Me llamo
worldly,
Doug
man.
Bowser.
That's crazy, man. For a guy who's so worldly, you would expect him to care more about, like the world. Like you would expect him to be more culturally tapped in than the Ducks.
You know what? No, I think it makes perfect sense.
The Ducks local baseball team.
We all need, he's been everywhere. He's been everywhere, and he needs to come back to his home turf and find something that he enjoys.
Which is the Ducks, I guess.
Which is the Ducks. Dude, there are so many words under his LinkedIn profile.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that, man. I don't fuck.
There's way too many.
Talk about things we need to vanquish.
LinkedIn?
Words
Oh my
in
God,
not necessarily LinkedIn, but words on LinkedIn. There's too many words on LinkedIn. I think that's why it's bad.
I do think there are way too many words on LinkedIn.
Like everyone's page should be like, I don't need your full employment history. Give me the last 2 jobs you had.
Yeah. Maybe just the last one.
And not even that, man.
It'd just be, and you could just say what you did. You don't have to say where it was.
Just give me
oh yeah.
Give me your title, your current company, and the last thing you volunteered at. That's all I
just
need.
think it's going to be really odd when I get to the point in my life where I worked for Procter & Gamble for 10 years, but I did that 20 years ago. That doesn't seem possible.
It doesn't add up. You know
what I mean?
You're 100% right about that.
I can't conceive, when I saw Doug Bowser, Procter & Gamble, 10 years in just sales, and then after that he worked for them for another 12 years. How old is this guy? 80?
I mean,
what?
That's why he's stepping down, man.
You spent 22 years of your life at Procter & Gamble? That's the amount of time that I have been alive.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think, if I spent my lifetime at Procter & Gamble,
right,
I could be Doug Bowser.
No.
Yes.
Because you don't have his last name.
I might not be the CEO. I might not be the chief operating officer of Nintendo of America, but I think I could be. Fine, what if I changed my last name? Do you think he changed it? Has it always been Bowser?
No, I think you're born with Bowser for sure.
I'm going to change my last name to Mario.
Every time someone changes their last name, they change it to some crazy shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's never like, it's never, oh, I'm Doug Smith and now it's Doug Bowser. It's, I was Doug Smith and now I'm Doug Dimsdale Dimmadome. It's always some meme, license plate bullshit.
Yeah, you're a little bit show off. It's a little bit of a show off move.
You're showboating. You're showing your boat around. And I don't need to know anything about your boat.
Yeah, I don't even want to know that you have a boat. Fuck off.
Yeah. It's fucked up, man.
Yeah, you're right. It is fucked up.
Do you have any this is what I wanted to ask with the Instagram thing though. Do you have any spooky conspiracy theory, Halloween story or something? I don't know.
I really I heard Do you know Meat Canyon?
Yeah.
Like you're familiar, obviously.
Yeah.
He does a
He
podcast.
makes the crazy animations where
He
he's
does
like
make the crazy animations.
he made the one of it's like Anthony Fantano, and he takes shit and he puts it on his face and he eats the shit and stuff like that. And it's kind of like
Yeah.
that, but for other famous people. You know what I'm saying?
But for other, I feel like he does a lot of that kind of. He does like
it's
like
Jacksepticeye, but he's drowning in his stupid fucking coffee company, but the coffee has dicks in it, and he's drowning in a sea of coffee dicks or something like that.
Yeah, he does a lot of like body horror, but it's animated as opposed to like being realistic. But yeah, so he also, in addition to being Mr. Animation Guy, he has a podcast with some other white schmuck, much like
I don't
ourselves. Some other white dude with a microphone, and they go through and they like read and talk about creepypastas. But like Meat Canyon has like a pretty interesting voice, I would say. Like he does a good job of like narrating. And I was listening to them narrate the
dude,
like
it's
what
Meat
is
Canyon
it? Like
and Corpse Husband. Imagine,
dude. Oh my god, it's like a Venus flytrap house.
What?
Creepypasta. What is this shit called?
What
the Danae house.
Danae's Diner?
No, it kind of.
No way.
The Dianea house. I don't remember.
You're doing a great job, Money.
I know, thank you. Well, I just don't know how to pronounce. It's like the scientific word for Venus flytrap.
Sure.
But it's like a creepy. I don't have time to explain the entire thing. It's pretty long. But it's like a series of it's a creepypasta. It was posted in 2008. Pretty decent amount of time ago. And the story is, I mean, it's like a writing. It's fictional. It's not. Like,
it's a creepypasta.
Conspiracy theory. But it's essentially like the concept of like this house that like randomly appears like somewhere in the United States, and it like moves around, and it's like connected by a network. Like there are multiple of these houses.
Yeah.
And it's like have you heard of this before?
No, I've never heard this.
Okay. It's like instead of being written as like a first person like experience of walking into the house, it's like a chain of like emails and text messages exchanged like by people who end up meeting because of these houses. And it's like the house is like an organism that like takes people in and like eats them, but it's like very it's not that simple. It's like much more.
This is like the Soma lore, where you have to pick up like the voice logs on the ground in the different fucking departments of like the BioShock laboratory bullshit. Yeah.
Well, but it's like I don't know. Reading it was like way more interesting than that. It was way more interesting than I thought.
Yeah.
It would be like it's very well written. I think someone like purchased the rights to the story to like make it into a movie for like $20 million, and then they just never did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's really well written.
Who has the rights to that?
I think Warner Brothers.
Just the fucking the 13-year-old girl who dreamed that up on Wattpad one day. Like,
no, dude. It is written by Eric Heisserer. Heisserer.
You're doing great, honey.
Really good with words today.
Okay. Well, what did you want to say about it?
It's like you asked if I had any, any spooky creepypasta Halloween stories. You should check that out.
Okay. I meant like
I don't
in your
really,
real life.
No, I don't. I go to studio. My life is a nightmare. I live in a subliminal.
You never had some fucked up shit happen when you were a
box.
kid, and like a tree almost fell on you or something like that? I don't know.
Not really.
Have you ever run into like the Loch Ness monster or Bigfoot or something?
Unfortunately, I haven't. No.
You've never had have you had any paranormal experiences?
Not really.
What, man?
Like even when I'm like home alone, like late at night, like I don't really typically hear like lots of sounds or like, even though my house was really old growing up, it wasn't particularly like creaky. It didn't really make a lot of strange noises. I have had experiences where you like go and change the laundry. Like my house growing up, we had the laundry in the basement, and so I was like, dude, I don't want to go down there.
Yeah.
There's monsters down there. Everyone knows that. And so I would like bring a flashlight with me. I think the scariest thing that ever happened was I was changing my laundry and I brought the flashlight downstairs with me and I dropped it on my toe and I screamed. And that's probably way scary for my mom because then she came upstairs and was like, what? And I was like, I just fucking hurt myself.
My
really
toe
bad.
hurts.
Mom, my toe hurts. She was like, I
Yeah.
thought you got like fucking stabbed or something. And I was like, no,
No,
I'm
not
okay.
really.
My dog just hurts.
That would have been cool if there was a man in your basement and you got stabbed.
That would not have been cool.
That would have been dope as hell, man.
I don't think that's true.
I think that would have been pretty cool, man.
I am glad that there is no man in my basement.
I mean, well, I'm glad too, but like,
It would have been good for the sake of the
think
question.
about your life if you have a man in your basement who tries to kill you, but you survive and you're able to tell that to people.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that could be cool, I guess.
Whatever, man.
Yeah, I love.
I never got into any of that like SCP, you know.
Yeah, no, I never really got down that rabbit hole.
No, I haven't. Some of it strays a little too far from like, because they're supposed to be somewhat relatable in some way. Like you're
Yeah, or
supposed
like a horror
like
that's
they're not
explained.
they're not real, obviously, but like
Right.
you want an element of them to be like, oh, this could happen in the real world. And sometimes you read what was the meme that was going around a long time ago, where it was like the siren head, and it's this creature that's like 80 stories tall, and it sounds like a tornado siren is going off all the time. It's like, what are we doing here? This is not
Really?
scary.
I like that one.
What? Why?
Yeah. Well, I think there's like something very eerie, like if you've ever seen a telephone pole in the distance, let's say.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing about Siren Head is it's supposed to be like an old air raid siren, like attached to now some like weird ass creature.
This 80-story tall stick man that a child
I think
drew.
it's really not that tall.
I thought it was supposed to be that tall, man.
No, I
thought it was supposed to be this thing that towers in the background, like the moon in Majora's Mask.
I guess from my perception, I always thought that it was like 16 to 20, maybe 30 feet.
Okay, so that's
like, I mean, as tall as like a telephone pole. Like it's obviously larger than you, but like it's not. I feel like 80 feet is like comedically large. It's like there no longer is like a sense of realism.
That's like all the
to
videos that were made about it that I saw was like it was like 80 feet. No?
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Maybe
maybe that's a perspective. Maybe that's a perspective thing.
Or you call me short? What the fuck, man?
No. I mean, like the perspective of the videos that those people made.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, maybe.
But also, maybe it is. Is it that tall? Maybe it is. I don't fucking know. I didn't make Siren Head, but I think like the idea of taking something that you are familiar with, that's like sort of like sirens are typically associated with like some sort of like natural disaster already going on. So if you are hearing the sound of a siren, you're probably already a little creeped out or maybe not creeped. You're at least scared. You're like, oh,
maybe
fuck.
It means there's some like apocalyptic event going on.
Right. I think for me, when I think of what the scariest version of Siren Head could be, it would be like Chernobyl-esque, like nuclear like disaster, where like you're in some sort of like arid environment that's like very barren, and there are like no people around. And then you hear this like siren, and it's like, oh, okay, well, like that's kind of spooky because I'm alone. So like that either means that there's somebody else out there who has activated this siren, which is like sort of scary. Maybe they're up to there's an element of uncertainty there.
Good.
They're up to no good. There's a siren going on, and then all of a sudden, like you either hear like big footsteps or like the siren is getting louder, and you're like, that's weird. I'm trying to move away from the sound, and yet it seems to be getting closer. And then you see this like giant thing like towering above you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Especially like I imagine something like coming out of like the fog, like it's sort of like unclear and blurry, and you like might not really know that there's something there.
Yeah, there's always
all
fog.
of a sudden there's just like this giant guy, ahead of you. I don't know. I think that's pretty spooky.
I think it just looks too much like Henry Stickmin to me.
That's fair. I guess maybe I'm just...
I think the better version of this to me is just Slenderman, right?
Yeah, that's a classic.
Like it's like a guy kind of still. So it like it has sort of that uncanny valley of like, oh, you know, that could be like my dad if I squinted my eyes a little bit. But like it's also, you know, like you're just hanging out in a park at night, because sometimes you do that, and there's pages and stuff, because you're not supposed to see pages in the woods. That's weird. But that's like a thing odd. That's like feasible to happen. You know what I mean? Someone could have put those there. And you got to pick up the pages, and they say, and it's all like, you know, scribbled in like a lot, and it's all is bad handwriting, and there's these weird drawings, and they say like, get pregnant or something like that. What do they say on the pages? I don't remember.
I don't remember. I don't think that's it.
I think they're saying get pregnant with illegal aliens and give them birthright citizenship.
That's the scariest thing you could do.
Woke Slenderman be like, get an abortion.
Get an abortion.
Woke Slenderman leaving papers all around the place that just say Nancy Pelosi is actually a really cool person.
Ugh, terrifying.
That's awesome, man. Shout out Slenderman, though, for real. He was like the first one, you know what I'm saying? You got to pay some respects to like the OGs.
He was the OG, dude.
Slenderman like, was the Grandmaster Flash of horror.
Yeah.
Grandmaster Flash, for those who don't know, is basically like the first DJ, almost, in a way.
Really?
It's true.
I don't know of Grandmaster Flash.
He was the first one to figure out like hip-hop, like looping a sample. Like back in the day, they had, you know, they put a little sticker on the record to where like they wanted the loop to start, so he would know always how to, like, because they didn't have any of this automated, right? So they had to like manually turn the record back to the start of the sample every time they wanted it to play. So he would put the sticker on to know how far to turn it back, and then he would make the beats that way. Because he was really a DJ. Cool.
Yeah. The OG DJ.
I mean, he wasn't like the first one ever or whatever, but like...
Well, yeah, that was like Crunk or whatever from the Stone Age.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm gonna beat this
But
box.
he's the first one that figured it out, like the fucking Beatles, you know?
You're right. They figured out music.
What did we learn today, man?
I learned that you think Siren Head is stupid. Which I think is...
It's a little stupid.
I think is fair. It's a little stupid.
It's a little stupid.
I'm just a sucker for a good environment, okay? And I think he creates that, but that's okay.
I'm a sucker for vanquishing. I'm a sucker for
I learned that
spookly
maybe
the square pumpkin.
Doing some vanquishing might cure my mental anguish.
If you're listening to this and you haven't vanquished anything today, treat yourself, you know?
Yeah, try giving something a good vanquish.
Yeah.
You know? See how it turns out.
What else did we learn? I learned about I actually didn't learn much today. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,